Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. So this one's going to be a little bit different and very exciting for myself. There's a lot of crop circles around where I work here in Wiltshire in the UK. So I'm taking myself to see my first ever crop circle today. Usually the farmers don't let you inside of the fields to see them, but this farmer's being very, very kind to people and he's accepting donations towards a charity of his choice. So he's allowing people to go in and see the crop circle. So it's very renowned here for the crop circles. I mean, most of the ones found in the world are in this area of the UK. But without further ado, I'm going to drive there now. So while I'm driving along, I'm going to explain a little bit more about that and also about the energy lines that pass through this area of the world. Okay, so I'll catch you in a sec. Okay, so we're just on the way now. I'm heading to a little place called Hampton, which is just outside of a little place called Devizes. There's a lot of spiritual activity around here. It's quite near Glastonbury as well. I'm quite sure you guys will have heard of Glastonbury after the festival. Well, it's kind of within the same area in the UK. There's an energy line, a ley line they call them. There's one called St Michael and one called St Mary, and they run pretty much in line with each other along the bottom of the south of England here. I'll put some links in the description box below to take you to that if you're more interested in hearing about that. But so many of these crop circles are found around this area, you know, especially in Wiltshire and especially around this little place called Avebury. What I believe is many of these are man-made, there's no doubt about that, but I also believe other ones are made by other entities or some other way, because from what I've been researching and what I've been told about these is that man-made ones, you can tell they're man-made. When humans flatten them, the corn dies, you know, it dies. But when it's made by other entities, they seem to bend them at the node of the plant. Some believe it's heated from within, so they can bend the plant without it dying, basically, so the plant just kind of continues to grow, you know. So that's how you can tell the difference between a man-made one and one that isn't man-made, basically. You know, you make up what you want from that. But so yeah, and many of these crop circles are found along this energy line here, and there's certain points where these energy lines meet. So one specifically is Avebury, and that's a magical place. I've been there once. I'm going to visit there again at some point. But yeah, it's very, very, you can't deny that there's an energy there, you know. Many people go there for the summer and the winter solstice. It's a very popular place to go, like Stonehenge, you know. So I just thought I'd fill you in on that while I'm driving along. And yeah, I'm 10-15 minutes away now, so I'm just going to continue to drive. Okay, so I think I'm here. This is definitely the field. I just don't know if I've found the right entrance point, but we're going to find out. Yeah, this is very exciting for me. I've been intrigued with crop circles for many years. Never came to see one though, you know. And I've just ended up working in an area where they're huge, many of them at this time of year, because obviously this is when the crops grow. Okay, so I just bumped into a couple. It wasn't the farmer. I don't think I've got the right point to come into the place, but they've told me to just walk up this path here, and I've said it's the highest point, so I should see it from here, from above here. Look at the surroundings. Sorry if I'm heavy breathing. It's just uphill. Apparently, according to my map, it's just beyond this hill here. I think I've probably come the wrong way. The story of my life, but it makes it just that more exciting anyway. Yes! Yes, yes, yes. Wow, it feels so crazy knowing that there's a crop circle right there, man. It's taken me a long time, but I finally made it to see one. Anyways, I'm just going to pick one of these. I'm going to pick that one. Let's go. So we're going to go through, and there's not many people here. I can see 3 people. I was expecting it to be busy, you know. Anyway, I just got here now. Let me check this out. Okay, so this is my first time entering a crop circle. So yeah, as I was saying, many crop circles. The majority of the ones found in the world are in this area of England. I mean, whether this one's man-made, whether this one's made from other entities. I mean, personally speaking, looking at this one here, from what I can see and what I've been told through research, this looks like a man-made one to me, because the crops are dying. I'm a believer, to be honest, because how can something flatten something to this extent, but all the corn continues to grow? When I heard that piece of information, that made me think even more, wow, like, that's crazy, you know, because there's no way a human can flatten this amount of wheat and for it to just continue to live. And another thing that's quite common with these crop circles is that a lot of them are woven, you know, like the wheat will be like, this is all quite straight. Some of it is very intricate, you know, it's all woven into each other, and how you can do that, and the corn is still alive, or the wheat, sorry, the wheat is still alive. So I just think that's crazy. Anyways, I'm very happy that I work in such an area, because I found some good websites there now, and they tell you the exact locations of these things when they pop up. So very interesting. But you know what, going back to what I was just saying about this being a man-made one, because the crops are kind of dead where it's been flattened, there could be another reason for that actually. It could be that there's been many people here already before me who've trampled it down, you know, and have killed the crops. That's a very plausible thing actually, I didn't think about that. So yeah, so I could be in a real one, who knows. But yeah, because I guess it's been here a few days now, and I guess when many people want to come and see these, you know, so there's just another thing to add to the equation, I guess. I just can't believe that there's no one here. I'm in a crop circle on my own, which is pretty special, man. Anyways, here's the centre. Let's go and stand right in the middle. What a crazy feeling. So whether this was man-made or from other entities, who knows, but it's absolutely special. I don't know what else to say. There's a few more people coming here now, but I've had this place to myself for a good 10 minutes or so I can't moan. Like I said before, I was expecting this place to be packed, you know. I'm hoping this is going to be my first crop circle of many. Anyways, that was my little video from my first ever crop circle. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and let's hope I can find some more while I'm down here working. The only thing is, a lot of the farmers don't allow people to come into the fields, you know. They it's a bit of a pain in the arse for them actually, you know. They're losing out a lot of crops basically. So, but then some farmers allow them people in, and you're allowed to give donations. So I think that's a great thing, you know, because then the farmer can make some money back, and it allows the public to see these amazing pieces of art, human or non-human made. Anyways, you can make your own mind up on that. I'm gonna head back now. I hope you enjoyed that. Please subscribe to the channel if you enjoy these kind of videos that I'm making. They're all quite random at the moment with us being on lockdown. I'm not traveling the world as I like to, so I'm just making the most of my time here in the UK, trying to show you guys something a little bit different while I'm here. So I'm going to say goodbye from the wheat field in Chilhampton, Wiltshire. Peace.